Welcome to your Ivy Tech security for both Muncie and Henry County campuses. We currently have 13 officers on staff. When our campus buildings are open, we have officers working to offer assistance. Officers can be located at the front information desk in each of our facilities. All of our officers are certified in CPR, first aid, and use of the automated external defibrillators. There are a variety of ways you can contact an officer. Again, they are located at the front information desk in each of our buildings. If you're trying to reach them by phone using an Ivy Tech phone, you can dial extension 1702 to speak with an officer. If you have tried extension 1702 and received no answer, you can dial extension 1472 to speak directly to the dispatch officer on duty. If you are off campus and need to speak directly with an officer, you can dial 765-287-1472. Using this method, you will need to remember only one person can talk at a time, as the officer will be using his or her radio to communicate with you. Security issues all Ivy Tech IDs. These must be worn anytime you are in the building. Please remember this is a security issue and allows us to know who is in our buildings and for what purpose they are here. This is mandatory for all staff, faculty, and students. Please remember, all of our buildings in Muncie and Henry County are single point of entry. This means you must enter through the main entrance doors at each location. Security will check to ensure you have the proper ID for entrance. One nice thing about our IDs, you can ride the Muncie Transit System at any time for free of charge by simply showing your ID when you board the bus. You can also receive discounts at select restaurants in Muncie, as well as the local movie theater. Security is a great place to find answers to many questions. Some great things that you'll find at our security desk. We host the lost and found. We also respond to a variety of situations around and on campus. This includes fire alarms, persons experiencing a medical emergency, and conducting escorts both to and from the building at any time of the day. We also provide training for staff, faculty, and students on how to respond to certain critical situations. Students who are going to drive a motor vehicle of any kind to campus are required to obtain a parking permit. Parking permits can be obtained at any of our front desk locations and are valid for 1 calendar year beginning in January. Unlike most colleges and universities, these are free of charge. To obtain one, simply see one of our security officers at any of the front desks. Complete a vehicle registration form, and then apply the static cling to the inside lower corner of your windshield nearest the driver's side. And finally, remember that students are only allowed to park in the Ivy Tech Community College green parking lots. Be mindful that if you elect to park on one of the side streets around our downtown buildings, most parking is timed for 2 hours only. After this, the Muncie Police Department Parking Enforcement Division will issue parking citations to time violators. Ivy Tech Community College has no control over this and cannot provide any assistance to resolve this issue. In all of our classrooms and meeting spaces, you will find on the wall nearest the door detailed evacuation plans. These plans have been updated to provide locations of tornado shelters, AEDs, first aid cabinets, eye and body wash stations, fire extinguishers, evacuation routes from the area you are in, and finally, fire alarm pull stations. Please take a moment each time you enter a room to familiarize yourself with this information. Also in all of our classrooms and meeting spaces and near the evacuation plans, you will find our one-page emergency action guides. These provide valuable information on a variety of emergency situations that could potentially exist on our campuses at any time. These are also helpful in that they remind you of the contact methods for accessing Ivy Tech security. As with the evacuation plans, please take a moment to review the information located on these posters. If you have any questions regarding the steps to take, feel free to stop in and talk with one of our experienced security officers. And finally, if you see something that looks unusual or you have a concern, please take a moment to tell someone. Find a staff or faculty member to make your report, or come to the information desk and report your issue to a security officer directly. No issue is too big or small, and it really is all of our responsibility to ensure a safe learning environment exists here at Ivy Tech. So if you see something, say something. Thank you.